Hey guys, welcome to the Field of 68 YouTube channel. If you like what you see here, hit that subscribe button and you'll get more college basketball content just like this. Now we got to talk about that top 5 team that went on the road and picked themselves up a W. UConn Huskies go into the Cintas Center and pick off Xavier 80-75. I was actually pretty impressed with the performance from Xavier. This has not been the easiest season for Sean down there in Cincinnati, but
Right.
he had those kids fighting. They made a run late in the game when it looked like UConn kind of threw a knockout punch. What did you make of UConn this year in this game, and what did you make of Xavier this season?
I mean, I just think UConn is so relentless. I mean, they just keep coming at you. I thought big turning point in the game. I thought Swain missed a layup that would have put Xavier up 3. And again, there was still 15 minutes left in the game, so it certainly didn't decide the game. But I felt like it decided a lot of momentum because after he missed that layup to go up 3, Tristan Newton ends up going back-to-back threes in transition. And I mean, you could see the bench for UConn, yelling out "boom" in unison, and I just felt like anytime you're in your own arena and a team goes on a 6-0, 7-0 run like that, you can feel it. You can feel the air go out of the building, and I felt like, UConn always has that punch in them. They just do. I know they're missing big fella, but man, they can shoot the ball. They are relentless on the defensive end, scratching at your ball, clawing at your ball, getting out in transition. And again, I thought the big momentum swing in the second half was Tristan Newton's back-to-back threes that put him up like 5 or 6. And I thought from that point on, they really controlled the game.
Goodman, the number one team in the country lost. The number one team in the country lost. Goodman, the number 2 team in the country lost. The number 3 team in the country lost. UConn is number 4. Does that mean what I think it means, Jeff? Are you going to have the stones to be able to admit that the team that you thought was less talented than Indiana is the number 1 team in the country? Will you do it? Are you willing to do it? Will you go there?
Don't be making shit up. Don't be making shit up again. Here's what I'll say. I'm not getting into number 1 right now. There's a long week ahead of us before I have to vote on Sunday. What I will say is the difference with UConn and some of these other teams going on the road right now is that their mental toughness of this group, right? Yeah. Whether it's Karaban, whether it's Tristan Newton, whether it's Cam Spencer, some of these guys, now it's rubbing off on other guys, the young guys like Castle, who's tough anyway. And it's brought by Hurley and the culture and winning a national title last year. So they can go into a place like Xavier that was crazy. I mean, it's crazy, if not crazier than some of these other places where these top teams lost over the last 24 hours. They go in there and they're thinking, we're going to win, even when it's close, when it gets tight and there's game pressure on. I mean, look at the kid Diarra. Hits a huge 3 late. Now, they leave him wide open, but he makes it. He makes a big one. And that's kind of what I think Hurley's biggest strength is again, getting all these guys prepared. He's always gotten kids to play hard. Now they've got guys who can shoot the hell out of the ball. I don't know what they shot tonight from 3, but they made a ton of them.
Yeah, 11 for 24. I was really impressed with that UConn performance, going on the road and winning a game. But they won at Butler on Friday night as well, and I did not think they were going to get both of those wins. Thank you for watching the Field of 68. If you've enjoyed what you've seen here, hit that like button, share this link with your friends, or check out the description for some other places that you can consume Field of 68 content.